What you are about to hear is one of the greatest signs Allah ever showed to the people of Arabia. A king came to destroy the Kaaba with the mightiest army they had ever seen, but Allah stopped him with birds carrying stones of clay. This event was so azim that Allah revealed an entire surah about it, and in that same year the final messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, would be born. This was the year of the elephant. It began in Yemen. A ruler named Abraha built a massive cathedral, hoping the Arabs would leave the Kaaba and come to his church instead. But when his cathedral was dishonored, his pride turned into rage. He swore that he would march to Mecca and destroy the house of Allah with his own hands. So Abraha gathered a powerful army. Soldiers, horses, and massive war elephants marched across Arabia. Tribe after tribe fell before him. Fear spread across the land, and before reaching Mecca, his men seized 200 camels belonging to Abdul Muttalib, the chief of Quraysh. Abdul Muttalib walked alone into Abraha's camp. When Abraha saw him, he was struck by his presence and dignity. He asked him what he wanted. Everyone thought he would beg for the Kaaba to be spared, but instead, Abdul Muttalib said, "Return my camels. As for the house, it has a Lord who will defend it." He returned to Mecca and ordered the people to leave the city and climb into the mountains for safety. Then he stood at the Kaaba, holding its door, and made dua to Allah to protect his house. After that, he too withdrew, leaving the Kaaba alone against an army no nation on earth could stop. At dawn, Abraha gave the order to move. His great elephant was turned toward Mecca, but the elephant knelt and refused to go forward. They struck it. They shouted at it, but it would not move. Yet when they turned it in any other direction, it walked normally. Only toward the Kaaba did it refuse. Then suddenly the sky changed. From the horizon came flocks of birds, countless birds, each one carrying 3 stones of baked clay. Tiny stones, small enough to fit between fingers, but carrying a punishment no army could escape. The birds released their stones, and wherever a stone struck, it tore through armor, flesh, and bone. Soldiers fell instantly. Elephants collapsed. Chaos swallowed the army. The greatest force Arabia had ever seen was destroyed in moments. Allah described them in the Quran as straw eaten away to husks. From the mountains, the people of Mecca watched in silence. No swords were raised, no arrows were fired. Allah alone defended his house. Abraha himself did not die there. He fled, weak and broken, carried back toward Yemen. But his body fell apart on the journey until he died humiliated, never reaching the victory he had sworn. The next morning, the people returned to Mecca. The Kaaba stood untouched, unmoved. Not one stone had fallen. The house remained exactly as it had been. And in that very same year, in that very same city, a child was born. Muhammad, peace be upon him, the grandson of the man who trusted Allah completely. The same house Allah protected with birds and stones would one day be purified by his blessed hands. Allah preserved this story forever in Surah Al-Fil, recited by millions until today. A reminder for every generation, no power on earth can overcome the protection of Allah. The Kaaba still stands today. Millions circle it in peace. The same house that was once defended by birds when no army could protect it. If Allah can destroy the mightiest army with his smallest creation, then no problem in your life is beyond his power. When you feel weak, remember the birds. When you feel afraid, remember this. The house has a Lord who defends it, and your life is under his care too.